I was 17 the first time he told me I was nothing. At first I believed him. It started with small things. A raised voice, a hand gripping my wrist just a little too tight, an apology that came too late, but love makes you blind. Or maybe I just wanted to believe he loved me enough to change. Before him, my life had already been a cycle of fear. My father was a man of anger, his presence heavy like a storm that never passed. My mother had been soft once, kind, but she was gone before I could hold on to her warmth. And my father, he was left with nothing but his rage, his bitterness, and his fists. I grew up in a house where silence was survival, where the walls held secrets of bruises hidden beneath long sleeves. I thought that was all life had for me. Until I met him, he was different. Or so I thought. Mike had a way of making me feel seen. He told me I was beautiful, that I was special, that I was the only one who could understand him. He made me feel like I finally belonged somewhere, like maybe I wasn't as broken as I thought. But love with Mike came with conditions. First, it was the way I dressed. He didn't like other men looking at me. Then, it was my friends. He said they didn't really care about me. Then, it was my words, what I could say, what I couldn't. Before I realized it, my world had shrunk down to him. When he first hit me, I didn't leave. He cried afterward, told me he didn't mean it, told me he loved me too much. And I believed him because I wanted to, because I didn't know where else to go. The months turned into years. The bruises faded, but the fear never did. He told me I was nothing without him, and I believed him because no one had ever told me otherwise. Then I had my daughter. She was small, fragile, a tiny life wrapped in my trembling arms. I looked at her and saw a future I never had, and for the first time, I questioned everything. Could I really raise her in a home filled with fear? Would she grow up thinking that love meant pain? Would she hear his voice, sharp and cruel, and flinch the way I did? The night he hit me while I held her, I knew I couldn't stay. Running wasn't easy. I had nowhere to go, no money, no one I could call family. But I had my daughter, and for her, I found a strength I didn't know existed. The world outside wasn't kind. Shelters were full, doors stayed closed, and people looked the other way. But I kept going. I worked, I fought, I rebuilt. And every night, as I held my daughter close, I whispered the words I wished someone had told me. You are not nothing. You are strong. You are worthy. You are free. And so was I. Whoever is watching my video, may God always bless him, and also like and subscribe my channel. Love you all.